guys, how we doing? And welcome back to another YouTube video. So I've currently only got 4 to 6 weeks left of this bulk. This will be the final part of my off season before I lean down in the summer. I thought this would be the perfect time to basically show you guys exactly what I've been eating, the foods I suggest when looking to bulk. In this video, I'm going to give you my top 5 bulking foods to include into your diet. These are all foods that I have myself. You know me, I'm not going to be the sort of person that suggests this, that and the other, but I don't do it myself. Some of these foods you might already have or include in your diet, some might be new, but these are the top 5 that I highly recommend. Today is an online client check-in day with all my online clients. It's also going to be filming and also editing as well. Talking about online coaching, I've actually had a few messages about online coaching, both through here and my Instagram. I've actually got 2 spaces remaining for March, so if you're looking to join the team, I'll put some pictures around here of some other previous online client results. So as I said, if you're looking to join the team, or you're thinking about wanting to get into online coaching, or you just want to inquire to see what it's about, what it kind of entails, you can either do one or 2 things. You can head over to my Instagram and you can fill out the link in the bio. That's basically an online coaching consultation form. I'll put the link to my Instagram in the link below, or you can just drop me an email, nathancfitness@gmail.com. Today is also going to be a push workout, and this is going to be the first push workout of the new training block. I was on the same training block for about 3 months, maybe 4 months. It was just before Christmas, but now is the time to kind of mix things up and introduce new exercises. This is basically going to lead me nicely into summer. So what I'm going to do with this new training block is I'm going to create a baseline. I'm going to slowly increase the lifts over the next 6 weeks, and then basically gives me something to hold on to ready for the summer. The most important thing is when it comes to cutting, when it comes to leaning down in terms of retaining your muscle, is retaining your lifts in the gym. That's basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to set the bar very high, and those numbers is what I'm going to be holding on to. So pre-workout going in, you know exactly what pre-workout I'm going to be having, and that's going to be the Ghost Warheads. So post push workout, that was a very good session to start the new training block. Now about to go home and eat my post workout. What's up guys, welcome back. Just finished my post workout and now I'm going to take you through the main subject of today's video, and that's my top 5 bulking foods. For me at the moment, I'm eating 600 grams plus a day of carbohydrates, which is an awful lot. So basically my carb choices have to be slightly lower in volume, higher in calories. These are the kind of foods that you need to be looking at perhaps consuming if you're slowly trying to bulk over time, so you're slowly increasing your calories You can't always be having foods that are high in volume. You're just going to feel super bloated. Normally for me, my majority of carbohydrates come from pre and post workout, but because I'm having 600 grams plus, I kind of have to have carbs pretty much with every meal. So you'll see with these foods, they're not necessarily like bro foods, but I still do include my like kind of sweet potato, my veggies, all my nutritious foods in there as well. So first up, we have Uncle Ben's basmati rice. With this, you have almost 400 calories per packet, 2 minutes in the microwave. It's very, very nice. Easy digestible, is not that much there. And for 400 calories, and I think how many carbs are there? 60 grams of carbs. It's a pretty good choice to have. Next up, and these are staple in my diet, whether I'm bulking, I'm cutting, and these are bagels. The New York ones are actually nicer than these original ones. These taste a little bit stale, but nevertheless, these do the job. So per bagel, 225 calories, and I think carbohydrates 44. So 44 grams of carbs for one bagel is a pretty decent return. So keeping with the theme post-workout, and that is post-workout cereal. So post-workout cereal is something that I've had for a long time now, going back to my last off-season, and that's purely because it's a higher GI carb, and I go for Cocoa Snaps rather than Cocoa Pops, just because Cocoa Pops have changed recently. They're like 30% less sugar, and obviously post-workout you want foods a little bit higher in sugar. So for these Cocoa Snaps, per 30 grams, 117 calories. I actually have 80 grams post-workout, which is...
Hello darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again.
273 calories, so 80 grams, 273 calories, again go down very nicely. For carbohydrates, these are basically pure carbs, very little fat, very little protein. Again, per 30 grams, you're looking at 25 grams of carbs. Again, still keeping with the post-workout theme. Next up, we have rice pudding. This is something that I've only introduced the last couple months. Someone called Ollie Carson really preached on his Instagram story all the time. I finally tried it out. And yeah, I go for this light version purely because there's a little bit less fat. Again, post-workout, you want to prioritise carbohydrates. I think the normal rice pudding is kind of like 7 grams of fat per can, whereas this one is 3 grams of fat. So this light rice pudding is 300 calories, carbohydrates 60 grams per can. Again, it's very easily digestible. That's the one thing I would say. If you're looking at having like slightly a higher carb intake, unfortunately you're not going to be able to have like sweet potato or potato with every single meal. Definitely include those foods, but still turn to foods like these kind of post-workout, slightly higher calories and kind of sit in the stomach quite nicely. So last but not least, the OG of bulking, and that is Serene malt loaf. So anybody that has Serene, you know how crazy high calories this is. Even if you just tear a little bit off, that's like something like 100 to 150 calories. This one loaf is 806 calories and 155 grams of carbohydrates. 155. Considering this packet of rice is 80 grams of carbs, 155 grams of carbs, which is crazy, literally same size. I'd only have Serene on days where I'm really struggling with calories. Say like one day I'm really busy, I'm struggling to eat my kind of 4,000 calories a day, haven't got much time to eat, that's when I would kind of include a Serene loaf. So those are my top 5 bulking foods: cereal, bagels, rice pudding, basmati rice and Serene. Complete mixture of foods, but all very high in carbohydrates. Like I said, if you're looking to bulk, you're gonna have to push those carbs up just a little bit more. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.